Whatever happens, she's so comfortable. I snap through the plastic, so fantastic.
Alright guys, so I believe that I have a gluten intolerance. Now the reason that I'm saying this is because I've been eating a lot of oatmeal during this summer shredding transformation prep. A lot. And I've really been spending time lately thinking about and focusing on what happens to my body and how I feel after eating this oatmeal. Now I've been using the Quaker low sugar maple brown sugar oatmeal, and I usually eat about 1 to 2 packets at a sitting. So earlier this morning I had 2 packets of maple brown sugar oatmeal, and afterwards I really spent a little bit of time looking at how I'm feeling right afterwards. So I noticed a couple of things. My face felt kind of hot, my body felt kind of hot, I felt tired, I felt lethargic. I still feel lethargic and a little tired, and it's been hours later. Stomach starts kind of knotting up and twisting up, and I've already used the bathroom twice since then. And on top of all of that, I feel extremely bloated. I feel extremely bloated. It's almost like I get this layer of water weight or bloating over my abs, inflammation, where I just don't look that lean. And it's not even just my abs, it's like my whole entire body looks inflamed. Like, I just don't look as lean. Like, my back doesn't look as lean, my abs don't look as lean, my legs kind of smooth out. And this seems to all happen when I'm eating a lot of gluten, especially lots of oatmeal, which has been a big piece of this prep. I've been eating a lot of oatmeal. In bodybuilding and fitness, a lot of people eat a lot of oatmeal. Oatmeal is a staple food. It's always been a staple food in bodybuilding, fitness, contest prep. And there are a lot of people that may be dieting, that may be thinking that they're feeling like shit because they're on a calorie deficit, or feeling bad because they're on a calorie deficit. And in actuality, it's because they're eating too much gluten and they have a gluten intolerance, and that's making them feel drowsy and tired and lethargic and cloudy thoughts. Like, for me, I actually feel more sharp and more creative when I'm dieting than when I'm not dieting, because I'm on less calories, I'm not eating as much sugar, I'm not getting that kind of carb high and that carb low, and the feeling that eating a lot of carbs gives you. It almost makes me more lazy or more mentally inactive when I'm eating a lot of food, when I'm bulking. So I tend to stray away from that crazy bulking phase. Some people like to just eat a bunch of calories and go crazy on carbs when they're in the off season. For me, I like to kind of keep things steady during the week. 400 to 450 carbs at the very most throughout the week, some days even as low as 300. This is in the off-season bulking, and on the weekends I just don't count macros whatsoever. But I've really noticed right now that gluten seems to be really making me feel bad. Either it's constipating me or giving me diarrhea. It's making me feel lethargic, it's making me feel hot, it's making me feel tired, it's clouding my thoughts. It's just not making me feel good. So we're going to perform a little experiment starting right now. No more oatmeal and very little bread. I'm not going to buy any more bread, but if I'm out eating with someone and the appetizer happens to have a little bit of bread, I'll eat a couple slices, but I'm not going to get any more like low calorie, 40 calorie bread. Not that bread has a insane amount of gluten compared to oatmeal. Oatmeal is like gluten, unless it gets just a ton of gluten. But I'm going to cut way down on anything with gluten in it, and I'm going to cut completely out on oatmeal and up my carbs on things like fruit, and possibly even look at sources like white potato and sweet potato and red potato. Who knows? Brown rice maybe as well. So we're going to see how that works out, but without further ado, we are about to go and hit an upper body power workout, see how everything is going. If I can have someone to spot me at the gym today and I don't feel bad enough from this oatmeal and I still feel pretty lethargic and tired, I am going to try to hit double my body weight on bench, which would be 345. Right now, as of today, I weigh 171.5. I'm pretty sure if I hadn't had any oatmeal this week, I'd probably be at 170 or 160s. So, yeah, that is what is going on. I will see you guys at the gym.
Come on.
Alright guys, what's going on? So it's obviously the next day. Literally, I stayed up all night last night doing research, looking at companies to work with. Stayed up all night last night grinding, writing things down. I've talked to several engineers about my product, and as of right now I'm just looking for a company to do development and design and all that sort of stuff. I just got off the phone with the company. I've talked to several companies today, so literally I stayed up really late last night till like 1, looking at companies, looking at technologies, just doing my research, getting everything together. Today I've spent literally all day, which is why I haven't really been vlogging, spent all day looking at companies and talking to companies, trying to find the right company to work with and help me develop my product. So yeah, finally taking a break at the gym. I even just was on a phone call just here in the car. I just got off of that phone call, but got a headache, feel very tired, sleep deprived, and I'm on a diet, so I just feel great right now. But anyways, we're about to head in the gym, do some overhead presses, do some pin-lay rows, and yeah, a lot of cardio, a lot of cardio. And then we'll leave the gym and do more research, maybe talk to a few more companies. Guys, so workout is done, went home, was about to freaking starve. Actually, I was going to come straight to Books A Million, but I was so insanely hungry that I was just like, I gotta go home and eat. So I ate some salmon, some green beans, and a little bit of basmati rice. And now we are at Books A Million. What I'm going to do now is a lot more research using this here cell phone. Do some more research on some different companies that I may work with, building my company, my product, and I'm ready to get going, guys. I stayed up like all night last night. I spent all day today. I've talked to several companies today on the phone, through email, and I'm just sort of getting a general landscape of the companies that work on smaller tech items. Oops, did I just kind of give info on companies that are working on smaller tech items? And I want to work with a company that has a good portfolio with smaller tech items, and preferably a US company. I was looking for a company in the same state as me, but I really couldn't find any companies around here in North Carolina that I think have the potential to build or work on the product that I'm trying to build and design and prototype and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be spending a lot more time doing research, and I like to come to Books A Million and get a coffee, get a cookie and just sit here and sort of relax and be in this environment, smell the coffee, be around books, and do my research there, and even maybe read a couple magazines on entrepreneurship or sit down and read a book. And that's just me, guys. I've been coming to Books A Million to like conduct research and do client check-ins and just chill for a very long time, and it's been part of sort of my process that I've used to think. It gets me sort of going in the thinking mode. A lot of times I'll just kind of come to Books A Million before I'm going to come to a movie, and this little place right here means a lot to me. A lot of brainstorms have happened in that building. When I walk in, I smell the coffee, I see the books, and I'm like, Daddy's home. Daddy is home. That's a weird way of putting it. It's a really weird way of putting it. How do I want to conclude this video? Okay, so I want to conclude this video by telling you guys, number one, I've been focusing every bit of everything that I've got on getting this product going, partnering with a company that can get things moving, because obviously I need engineers and designers and all this sort of stuff. I'm just the guy behind all that. I'm just the guy directing everything and making the higher leverage moves, if that makes sense to you guys. So I've got to build a team around myself and make sure that things are moving efficiently and make sure that I'm making the right moves. But first I need to find the people that are going to help me make that happen. Originally I was going to start out with just some engineers around here. After talking with several engineers, I quickly realized that I'm not just going to be able to work with some engineer that has a day job and have him do this on the side. I need to work with a company that is dedicating all of their time, or the majority of their time, to work on this project, even if I have to spend a heck of a lot more money working with that company. That's what investors are for. Let me put it to you guys this way. I could do this over the next couple of years without spending hardly any money upfront investment to get it moving, but by the time I have things going, there could be another company that has already built it and is ready to put it out on the market, and I'm sitting here just now building my prototype because I didn't pay anybody. I just looked for free hands, free engineers to sort of help me, and told them that they would get equity in the company. So basically with investors, what it is that I'm buying is time and getting ahead of the market so that I can really make moves and be seen, because timing is everything and it's better to be ahead than behind. So I really want to kind of stick my foot in the door and get things moving. So that's why you haven't been seeing super creative, sick angle vlogs with cinematic edits and cool storytelling lately, because this is what's going on right now. So this is what I'm going to talk about in my videos, because this is my life. I want to document the starting of this company, the creation of this product, and it means a lot to me, and I'm hoping that it can help people. I can't say a lot about it right now because I'm still really in the trenches working on it to see how everything's going to work out, but in the future you guys are going to know about it. In the future you guys will be able to buy it, and it will solve some of your issues at the gym. I strongly believe that, as it's definitely going to help me out, and if there was something like that that I could purchase right now, I would probably go out and get it, because it'd be a huge help. It's a problem and issue that I deal with on a daily basis, and many others do as well. So I want to solve that problem, and it's only the first of many that I'm looking to solve. So I'm so happy that you guys are with me on this journey. We have a couple weeks left of summer shredding. I think it's like 2.5 weeks or so. I'm really feeling crappy. My carbs are actually up to around 270 to 300. Fats today are probably going to end up being 50. Protein probably be around like 150. So my calories are actually up a little bit, because I was starting to feel so bad that my performance was going down. I wasn't able to do as much cardio or think hardly at all, and that's just not something I can do right now. I can't, like, my brain can't be mush right now. So what I decided to do is turn the cardio way up. So I'm doing 30 to 45 minutes to even an hour of medium intensity to high intensity cardio on the stair stepper. So that's still getting the job done as far as being in the calorie deficit. So my window of calorie deficit has been open from cardio, as opposed to me cutting my carbs way down to like 180 or 200. So about I would say 30 minutes on the stair stepper, or 25-ish, depending on how intense you are, is equal to about 100 carbs. So basically you're burning off like 100, the equivalent of 100 carbs. So I could be doing like 15 minutes, 20 minutes of cardio every day and be doing like 180 to 200 carbs as opposed to 300, and I'd be losing the same amount of weight. I'd be getting the same effect, but my brain would be mush, wouldn't be able to think. I'm someone that needs more food when I'm dieting. When I get too low, I start to do stupid stuff, don't think straight, can't think, can't sleep at all. Too many issues. The gluten thing. So I did stop eating gluten. I did stop eating oatmeal. My digestion has improved like crazy. I don't have bubble guts anymore. I was even constipated sometimes, like for 4 days last week. That's gone. So everything is more efficient that way. So I do believe like almost 100% that I have a gluten intolerance. So if you guys are dieting, you're eating oatmeal and bread and stuff like that, and my investment. Alright guys, so it is a few hours later. Had my cookie, had my coffee, looked at a few more companies, talked to an investor, came back home, had some sweet potato with some ketchup, and now I'm here telling you guys good night. So how I'm actually going to end off this vlog is by saying I don't want to just be known as Jordan Miller, the YouTube fitness guy with 100,000 subscribers in the next 3 or 4 years. I don't spend all my time on YouTube. I spend time coaching clients. I've spent time writing books, developing products, developing services, all these different things. I love YouTube, and I will continue to make YouTube videos as long as I can, but my goal is not to be a YouTuber. My goal is to take my knowledge, take what I know, take what I've learned over the years about industry and about software, hardware, products, product development, just everything that I've learned, full spectrum, use it to my advantage to actually make things better, solve some problems in the world. And it's going to start out with solving small problems, just like little problems that I'm incurring on a daily basis that I think could help people. So I'm creating a product, and I think it's really going to help a lot of people. I'm really excited about it, and so tomorrow I'm going to be talking with 2 or 3 more companies. In the next couple of days, I'm going to go ahead and decide on an engineering and design company and move forward in that way. And yeah, I'm really excited. Again, I'm glad to have you guys here. I'm sorry for all this sitting here talking to the camera type of stuff. But this is my focus right now. I'm going to try to make some more interesting, more diverse cinematic vlogs coming up here. But right now, all my focus is on working with the right company, making sure I pick the right company, making sure the deal is the right deal to go with, making sure that we're positioned in the best way possible. So yeah, that's kind of what is going on with me right now. I don't want to be seen as a YouTuber when I'm like dead and gone. I don't want people to say like Jordan, the guy that made videos, fitness videos. I want people to say Jordan was a nice guy. He helped a lot of people. He changed things because he was here. And it's not about money. It's not about status. It's not about being YouTube famous or any of those other things. It's about making an impact on everybody and making a difference. And that's why whenever I get an idea for a product or a service, whatever it is, whether it's a book, I write it, service, I create it, product, if I think it's something that's worthy to be created, I'm going to go all in and spend all of my time on creating that product and making that happen. And so that's what I'm doing right now. We're going in this really fast, and realistically I want to get things moving in the next 2 or 3 months and have something for you guys by the end of the year or early 2018. So that's sort of the goal. I'm super excited about all of this. Again, I'm still gonna be making YouTube videos. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna title this video. It might be something like YouTube, not my focus anymore, or I'm not a YouTuber. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not quitting. I just have bigger visions, and so that's what I'm working on mainly right now. Still gonna try to put videos up every other day, but my focus is on creation. So, gonna end this rant before it ends up being 5 hours long. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me all this time and being here. How many ever of you are watching this, whether it's 20, 50, or 100, thank you so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Like if you enjoyed this video, comment if you have any questions or concerns, and I'll see you guys next time. I was going to say something else. I'll see you guys next time. I love you guys. Bye-bye.